Um, oh yeah. So, anyways, Rob Saul, here we go. He emails me after I block him on Twitter. Because listen, guys, when it comes to blocking, this is what it is in a nutshell. Whether it's on YouTube, Twitter, you just get in the way. It's white noise. You're not hurting feelings. No one's upset. You're not ruining. There's nothing you can say or do that's going to ruin my day. You could say, I've heard it all. And it's just repeat after repeat after repeat. We get it. I get it. I'm a criminal. Everything I know, stalking. We get it. Okay, got it. Nothing you can say is going to ruin my day, ruin my mood, whatever. You're in the way. You understand? You're just in the way. It's white noise in the way. I want to get through it to see other things in my tweets, in my YouTube. So we block. That's what we do. Bye, you're dead. Boom, shot you. No, you're no longer in my life. So when I block you on Twitter, it's because of that reason. I remember, what's his name, who I was on MLC with. What's the guy's name? The fucking guy from LA who's loves Kevin Brennan and he loves the Dabbleverse. What's his name? Can somebody help me? I'm not pulling like I'm better than this guy. I'm not acting like I don't know who it is. I just can't think of his fucking name. Anyways, that guy, it doesn't matter. He's like, yeah, you blocked me on Twitter. And I'm like, I did? Okay. I don't know. I don't know you. He's like, well, I was trolling you. I'm like, okay, that's probably why I blocked you. It's probably why Dave Sarah. Thank you, Chow. So I didn't even know I blocked him. I had no clue. I don't know. I don't pay attention. So that's what I do. I blocked Rob because Rob is desperately trying to get something going. Rob's trying to get something going for himself. He needs attention, especially with Stuttering John gone. He needs eyes on his show. No one watches him. It's just a shit show. He's just drunk and bobbing his head, calling everyone a loser, projecting. So he decides to email me because I blocked him. And let me just read the email correspondence back and forth. And I'm not going to, he can read it too. This is everything in order. Here we go. Let me pull it up. It says, I'm working and live. I wrote, aren't you embarrassed of how much of a nothing you are? Wait, you know what? I take that back. He emailed me and I didn't respond. And I finally responded on Saturday, March 22nd. And again, I was bored waiting for my gig. I was in the green room. I said, let's just fuck with Rob Saul. I like fucking with Rob Saul. He's like a toy to me. He's like a little boy. He's a little toy I like to fuck with. And then when I get bored, I just throw it down and I go somewhere else. So Rob thinks I think about him all the time. I don't. I don't think about Rob Saul at all. Ever. But when I'm bored, I like to fuck with him because he's so easy to fuck with. He's so sensitive. He's so thin-skinned and he's so not talented. So I wrote, aren't you embarrassed about how much of a nothing you are? You literally can't get anything going in podcasting no matter how hard you try for attention. It's so sad to watch from afar. I feel bad for you. And I meant that. I do. I feel bad for Rob. He can't get anything going. He's been trying to podcast for like 12 years and he simply just can't get it going. He tried leeching off Bob Levy. That didn't work. He tried to join the Cumia network. That didn't work. He tried to have Anthony Cumia on his show. That didn't work. By the way, Anthony went on a show like 3 times. That's how pathetic Anthony is. I would never go on Rob Saul's show on purpose. Anthony also went on Steel Toe's show. That's the difference between Anthony Cumia and me. I don't go on these shit shows. So Rob fires back because Rob's online. He's on his phone nonstop. Literally fires back 3 minutes later. He writes, no, Chad, I'm working and living in my own home I own. You should be embarrassed. You're trying to make this your career as awful as you are. Go drink a bottle of Tito's and steal some credit cards. You fat waste of a human being. Next time you're in Jersey, actually, look for me, you big broke pussy. Okay, so couple of things. He obviously, every insult he gets, he takes from other people. Obviously, Stuttering John calls me baby fat, so it's hilarious. At one point when I was drinking a lot, like Rob Saul does and like Stuttering John does, I was in a depressed period of my life. I was drinking a lot and I snapped out of it. And I got my shit together. Am I perfect? No, not at all. Have I got it under control? Absolutely. 100%. Compared to the person I'm compared to now from last year is a completely different guy. Health wise, mental health wise, I got my shit together. I got out of the drunken haze. Stuttering John and Rob Saul are still in it. We've seen the videos, we've seen the evidence. Rob has to pour himself a blanket every single night before he goes to bed. He can't be alone in his own thoughts. He has to live stream because he's lonely at night, and he has to drink himself to sleep like Stuttering John does every single night. So he gets the fat thing from John. I'm in great shape. It's not even up for debate. And he also hears all this stuff online, this internet stuff. Like, I steal credit cards from veterans. That's completely fabricated. That's made up. That's an internet story. So that's another lie. And he also got that from Stuttering John. But he also says, I'm broke. He's constantly saying I'm broke and I live in Section 8 housing, which is another lie. It's not. I live in a great part of Tampa, right next to the university, next to a Whole Foods. I live in a great neighborhood. South Tampa, it's beautiful. Every one of my complex is a teacher. They're great people. But Rob's clinging on to that because he heard someone else say it. So he has to be a part of it because he has no original thought, no original insult, no original comeback. Now, here's the thing, Rob, I said this yesterday. I will bet you $50,000 cash. I'll put my bank account up against yours any day of the week. I'll do it. I'll screenshot it. We can get a third party. We'll get Stevie Loser to be the referee in that one too. I'm not calling you a loser. I'm just doing the Rob thing. You get it. We'll have Kevin Brennan do it. Rob, I have more money in my bank account in savings than you do. You declared bankruptcy. Let's not get it twisted, dude. These are the facts. You stole gift cards. You're the thief. But I will put my credit report and my money up against yours any day of the week. I guarantee I have better credit and I have more money in the bank. I can screenshot my bank account. And he's just like, you're a liar. You're going to cheat. I'm like, no, I won't. I'll log into my bank account in front of somebody and they can look at it. So I honestly, $50,000. I know you don't have it. I'll put my 50,000 up against whatever you have. Your dog. How about you bet your dog against my 50K? And then if I win, I get your dog, Rob. And if I get the dog, I can do whatever I want to that dog. And I love dogs. I do. But I got to be honest with you. If I win your dog, Rob, I will put the dog down. And I love dogs. I love them. They're my favorite animal. I think men with cats is weird. I think dogs are where it's at. I love dogs. But I would put the dog down just because it would ruin your day. And I know it sounds mean. It sounds awful. And it is. It's terrible that I would do that. But I would do it just to see you sad. I would do that. And I feel bad for the dog that I'm doing it, but to ruin your day would be great. So anytime you want, Rob, you could get $50,000 cash and keep your dog if you have more money than me. I will do it anywhere, Rob. Okay, let's get back to the email. But seriously, your dog for $50,000. And I know animal lovers don't get, this is a hypothetical. It's not happening. YouTube's terms and service. I'm just saying, if he were to take that bet, I would do it. And I would put down the dog. Listen, I'd ask God for forgiveness, but I'd ask him to understand, like, Rob's kind of a douchebag and it kind of ruined him and it makes him look stupid. And now he has no dog. So you get it? I mean, I hope the dog gets reincarnated and comes back and it, as a butterfly or something. I don't, but I'd have to put down the dog. All right, let's get back to the email. So I wrote back, after he says, if I come to Jersey, he's going to kick my ass. I'm a broke pussy. I wrote back, kind of like you ran to HR and your bosses when I was coming to your work. You're an untalented clown and everyone is laughing at you, Rob. You should just stop podcasting. I pulled a mountain. You should stop. You need to stop. So I did an impression of me, or them doing an impression of me. I go, no one's afraid of you, Rob. Rob writes back 2 minutes later. Yeah, because you wouldn't understand what it's like to hold down a job. And that's what I have to do when a fucking coward threatens to come into my job instead of meeting me face to face. I was coming into your job, Rob, to fucking have you work. I fucking dare you, pussy. See me face to face. You are a 50-year-old nothing that's obsessed with me. I thought I was beneath you, and you didn't think or even mention me. Nothing is beneath you except working. Looking forward to this, and I'll see you soon, bitch. So I wrote back to Rob, you believe whatever you see on the internet, and it makes you look dumber when you repeat shit and you have no idea what you're talking about. You literally, I will bet you $50,000 that I have more money in the bank and better credit than you. You want to take that bet, bitch boy? Seriously, take the bet. And he wrote back, I bet your old pussy ass doesn't meet me face to face. You pathetic, unemployed, government-assisted Section 8 housing loser. Now I have government assistance. So this is good. But he avoided the question yet again. And I wrote back, you look dumb for saying what you're saying, Rob. Just take the bet. Put your money where your mouth is. $50,000 can be yours. Rob writes back, Chad, just be a man. You're 50. We know, Rob. I know how old I am, Rob. I'm well aware of how my age. You don't have to remind me I'm 50. I know. I told everyone I was 50. When I turned 50, I had a party for myself like a 12-year-old. I know. These are facts. I'm 50, Ray's 52, Stuttering John's 60, 59. You're what, 44? Melton's 45. Carl's from Rochester's 48. These are ages. Yes, Rob, we know. We know. Is that an insult? It's not. It's not. I look great. I feel good. I'm doing great, Rob. So let's just leave it at that. I don't care. I don't take 50 as an insult these days. I know. You guys want to use it? That's fine. I love it. It's fun. Okay, let's get back to him calling me a loser. And he says, you're a nothing, you're a coward, you're a bitch. You're my bitch. And I wrote, why are you avoiding the bet, Rob? By the way, this is my Saturday afternoon in the green room. This is how I spend my Saturday. What'd you guys do? Did you hang out with your family? Your mortgages? Huh? This is what I do. Open up your tabs, accept gifted memberships. Let's go. Why are you avoiding the bet, Rob? Is it because you're a broke loser and you can't back it up? In fact, Rob, I'll bet you $100,000 I have more money than you in better credit. And I have the money, Rob. I have the money. In fact, when I'm in Denver in 2 weeks, I see Lady KB's in the chat. I'll show Lady KB and I'll show Rocco. I think he's coming to my show because he has like a hilarious idea. He's going to be out front saying, do you guys know who Chad Zumock is? And they're going to say no because they're coming to see Nick Swartzen. But it's going to be a great bit. You're going to want to see it. It's going to be on Tukey Soup. It's going to be really funny. But I'll show him my bank account. And he hates me. Rocco hates my guts. He's Melton's ball washer. So I'll show him the money. I'll log into my app and show him just to prove it. And Lady KB likes you, Rob. She has no problem. I think she does. I don't want to speak on behalf of her. So there's two biased people, a guy who hates my guts, Rocco, and Lady KB who likes you. And I'm going to show him my bank account just to prove it. And I'm going to log in right there. There's not going to be some fake screenshot. I'm not going to go ahead and, do doctor some sort of image. It's going to be right in front of them. They could even play in the bank. They can transfer funds. I'll let them send money to anyways. What am I talking about? So I'll bet you $100,000 I have more money, better credit. I'll screenshot my bank account. You do the same. He writes back, no, you're avoiding me. And by being a man, you're a scared little bitch. Rob, I'm taller than you, I heard. Come see me face to face and we'll talk about a bet. Yeah, I'm going to trust your lying criminal scam artist with screenshots. I'll see you in person, you fat pussy. Oh, man. So he owns me right there, right? Like I'm owned, but I got to keep going. I got to keep it going. So I write back to Rob. Rob, you're the actual criminal here. I'm not flying to AC to fight you. You're a little bitch, just like Stuttering John. You threaten and you run and run. It's been proven and documented. If you really, really want to fight me, fly to Tampa and I'll gladly beat the shit out of you after you throw the first punch, of course. You're a broke, sad little bitch who drinks himself to bed every single night. I literally had a chick blow me last night after the show. That's the difference between me and you. Rob writes back immediately, legit, like within 2 minutes. Self-reflecting, you're a sad, drunk, 50-year-old loser. Okay. You won't beat the shit out of anyone except a woman you're trying to rape. What? I won't beat the shit out of anyone except a woman I'm trying to rape. Now he's calling me a rapist. Recklessly, just like they just make this shit up. You're just a scumbag and a loser. And I hope I never run into you, fat slob. No, I hope you better not run into me, you fat slob. Rob, I'm in great shape. I know. I mean, I'm not in great shape, but I'm in better shape than you. I go to the gym every day. I was at the gym this morning. I work out with a trainer Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I do the infrared saunas Tuesdays and Thursdays. I eat clean. I haven't because I'm at the comedy club this week and the food's free and it's good. So I've been having some quesadillas. But for the most part, I'm in really, really good shape. So the fat thing's not working. It's gone. It's just not there. You got to quit with that. Stop. It's not working. It looks dumb. You look dumb. But then again, it's Rob Saul. So I write back, rape with a question mark. You're seriously a mental case. Rob, you laughed at your ex-wife's baby dying. You're an awful, awful person. The only way you could take me down is with a gun. No one, and I mean no one, is afraid of you, Rob. Nobody is afraid of Rob Saul. This email exchange was simply for fun on my end. I have to get ready for my shows tonight. And again, $50,000 if you have more money than me and better credit. I made more money than you last year. Then I told him how much money I made just to be a cocksucker. Between YouTube, Patreon, Sound Exchange, my stand-up gigs, and what Kevin paid me, this is what I made. These are the facts. Let's compare. He wrote back, Chad, you're a rapist, a criminal, and a loser. I swear to God, he wrote this. I dare you to come now he says, I dare you to come anywhere near me, you big fucking fat talentless pussy. It's a lot of words. What a sad, laughable piece of shit you are. You're the king low-cow on the internet. I hate that nerdy term. That's just a fucking nerd internet term. Fuck that. Then I just wrote back, did you just send me your bio? You know, a little singer. Just a little something. Just a little something. And then he wrote back, man, you're just obsessed with me, man. You have a sad life. And then I was done with Rob. I was like, okay, we're done. I'm done. I have to do my show. We had fun. There you go, Rob. There's your attention. There's your screenshots. I read it all in order, so he can't take anything out of context. So I just did my shows last night. Fun shows, great shows. I met a guy, Nick. Nick, are you watching? You said you're going to watch. I said I'd do a show for you today. Him and I think it's his girlfriend or wife. I don't know. I didn't get her name. They bought We're Doing It shirts. By the way, discuss it. If you want a We're Doing It shirt, let me know. I'll mail you out stickers, keychains, anything. That was a very, very, very generous super chat from earlier. Anyways, Nick he literally came to see Orny Adams, and he saw me, and he's a fan of my show. He's a fan of Kevin. So he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're here. It was unbelievable." So it was nice to meet you, Nick. But he was asking about Kevin, and he was asking about the Shuli Network. He was all in. He knows everything. He knows everybody. So I do the show. Hi, Nick. Hi, Nick's wife or girlfriend, lawyer, whatever that joke is that Ray DeVito ran to the ground. So I didn't message Rob. Didn't think about Rob as much as Rob thinks I think about him all the time. I don't. I like fucking with him because he's very easy to fuck with. Very easy. I mean, the easiest. The easiest. And I get this message today. I woke up to this. This is from Rob Saul. His email's covered, so you can't do anything. He sent this at 2:00 in the morning. I was in bed. I got home from my shows. I left after I got off stage. I didn't stay to watch Orny. So as soon as I got off stage, I just got in my car and went home. Got permission. They were cool with it. I didn't sell afterwards, second show. So I got home about, I'd say 10:45. Because I stopped at Wawa on the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Got myself an Italian wrap. No need for that sound effect. I have my board. And I was in bed. I watched a little bit of Reacher. By the way, I don't want to break TM Zumock shit, but I got something. Oh, I can't break it just yet. It's not confirmed, but I might have a TM Zumock. Oh, it's a good one. It's a good one. And it involves Reacher. I'll just say this. I'll put it out. It involves season 4 of Reacher on Amazon Prime. And somebody you all know. And I'll leave it at that. I got to be that vague. I can't even hint at who it is. But it's someone you all know in season 4 of Reacher. And we know. And I know. Kevin Brennan, we all know. We all know. We'll leave it at that. Real says you told us already. No. I didn't tell anybody. You don't know. I've told no one. I've told nobody. Reels. So anyways, I'm in bed. I know this is long and drawn out, and I apologize. Sorry, it's podcasting. Where's the jokes, man? I'll be at McCurdy's tonight if you want to hear jokes. Sarasota. Got a lot of them. Anyways, I wake up this morning to this email from Rob Saul. 2 a.m. Rob says, I guess you don't realize that IP addresses can be tracked. Guess you'll have another blemish on your continuous record when I file a report tomorrow. And then he sends this, yes, signing someone up for mailing list or any type of list using their email address without explicit consent is generally considered illegal and unethical. So I'm assuming somebody signed Rob Saul up for emails. That's what I'm getting. And I'm going to tell you right now, and I hate to break it, but Rob, it wasn't me. I would love to take credit for it, but it wasn't me. I don't do that, Rob. I don't sign people up for spam. I take that back. I did. I signed when I got fired from Alan Cox's show in Cleveland, I signed him up for a bunch of spam. But that was in the past. That was the old me. But Rob, I didn't sign you up. And I know you're trying to be smart and you're in front of it and you track down my IP address. No, you didn't, Rob. You didn't. You're lying. Because number one, I didn't do it. So that's a lie. And number two, good luck taking me to court. I'm in. You and Stuttering John both. I'm still waiting for Stuttering John taking me to court for going to his house and putting a note on his door and knocking on it. I'm looking forward to that too. I know he called the police on me. But the fact of the matter is, Rob, you and Stuttering John are the same guy. You're little bitches. You're insecure. You're not comfortable in your own skin. You know you're not talented. And this is what it is, Rob. And I'm sorry. This is the life you got to live from here on out. You know, it's sad. And I feel bad. I really do. But you're such an unlikable twat that I can't feel bad. So this is your life, Rob. And you can say whatever you want about me, but we know you were a fan of mine. You've said it in the past. You thought it was hilarious. I played the video, Rob. And you hate me. I know. Because I'm good at this. I make money doing this. You can't. People donate to me. People come to my shows. People buy merch. And it is what it is. And I'm sorry that you don't have that, no matter how hard you've tried. And I kept it real, dog, the whole time. I didn't have to suck up to Kumi and those guys. In fact, I do the opposite. I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite of Carl in Rochester. You know, everybody that you don't like, I don't like either. But I don't like you either. That's the best part about me. I'm not compromised. I don't need to team up with anybody. I always knew you were not talented, Rob, from day one. Even when you loved me. I was like, this guy sucks. And I stand by it. And everyone else sees it. Every time we put up a poll, you win it. You have zero respect from anyone. The only one that shows you respect is Stuttering John, the most laughable personality on the internet, who gets clowned by everyone, especially if you have a vagina. If you have a vagina, you can clown Stuttering. You can do whatever you want to Stuttering John and make him look like a fucking idiot. You can tape him. You can record him. We have a poll up right now. Who is the saddest of the bunch? Right now, at 29%, Rob Saul's winning. He's beating Stuttering John at 28%. He's beating Pat Dixon at 22%. He's beating Ray at 21%, right? This is what it is, man. I get it, Rob. It sucks. Everyone's laughing at you. You're the biggest clown out there. But you can't blame me. You can't. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know anything. I can't help it. Your dad's gay. I had nothing to do with that. I can't help it. Your ex-wife left you for your cousin. I can't help you. I can't help it that you had to declare bankruptcy. It's not me. I didn't do any of this, Rob. This is what you did to your life. You can blame me, but I didn't do it. You can't blame me because you're too much of a bitch to drive a car. Even Miss Tay drives a car. Why would I say that? Rob, I can't help that you don't have $100 sponsors like I do, like Ken Mosca, like Stu John, like Twinkle Ho 99, like Jeff Closer, like Randy P, like Bill from Jersey, like Michaela, like Lisa Stewart, like Bubba, like Disgusted, like Borgo, like Nick Swartzen, like Permissial Finishing. I was going to say Permissial again. And like Randall, who give me $100 every single month to promote. And just to support. Thank you to the $100 here. You know what? And I do thank you very much for your support. And again, take advantage of that $100 sponsorship. You can really, really benefit from it. Like Lisa Stewart, PerrySkincare.com. Use the promo code CHAD10. Get 10% off your order. Nick Swartzen's using Perry Skincare now. So I got Nikki Glazer on it. I got Nick Swartzen. Brent Ernst is doing it. Speaking of Nick, there he is. There he is. Toilet Head Tour continues. The never-ending tour. And he's filming his special for the 4th time. NickSwartzen.net to get your tickets. I'll be in Denver, Colorado in 2 weeks with him. And I'll also be in Orlando the week after. So come see me and Nick and be a part of it. And Rob, look what I'm doing for you, buddy. Randall, who's a $100 sponsor, he's doing this to troll me. He's promoting your YouTube that no one watches. I mean, you guys just can't crack 100 live views. Right now, we have 561 people between X and YouTube watching, Rob, and I don't even try. I didn't have to go into business with Carl or Melton. I just did my little thing over here.